I'm sorry. That was up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was fucked up. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry. Pull over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was really bad. That was really bad. I'm sorry. That was really bad. I'm sorry. That was really bad. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. What are you doing? Are you calling the cops on me?
Can I get in the picture? Can I get in the picture?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, get off my car then. Go.
They did an experiment where they told a group of women that they're going to put scarring on their faces or visual disfigurements of some kind, and then they would go into an interview, and the purpose of the experiment is to work out whether the interviewer is going to treat them differently because of their facial disfigurement. What they didn't tell the women is as they were leaving to go for the interview, they touched up their makeup without showing them the facial disfigurement, removed the scarring. So they went into the interview thinking they're facially scarred, but they weren't. And they came back reporting massive levels of discrimination, specific comments that the interviewer had made about them that they perceived. You see what you expect to see. This is why teaching people victimhood is so dangerous, because it makes them victims.
This is how greedy women are. She says everyone should be doing both. Showing up physically doesn't excuse you for not showing up financially. Okay, let's put that out there. The month has 4 weeks in it. You split that month in half. Dad gets a week, mom gets a week, dad gets a week, mom gets a week. 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Dad is showing up for his child. He has physical custody of his child for half of that time, right? So he's paying for that child when he has the time, when he has the child during his time. He's paying the rent, he's paying the utilities, he's paying the food, he's paying the toiletries, he's paying the activities. He's showing up physically and financially for that child. But what you bitches really mean is that he needs to show up and he needs to pay your bitch asses a fucking paycheck. That's what you guys mean. You guys mean he needs to be there as often as you guys will let him, and then as long as he pays. Pay to play.
This is trickery. This is low, conniving trickery.
Somebody needs to get me a boyfriend. I'm not finished getting ready though. But, this needs a boyfriend. This is what I do to just go see my friend. Like a girlfriend. I've straightened my hair. I picked some cute little earrings. I've actually got ready. I've got a little skirt on. I got this cute little top on. I'm going to wear a little leather jacket. We're literally going out for food and a few drinks. This is my first drink of the year. Like my first proper drink of the year. Be proud of me. I haven't had a drink since Christmas. But imagine the effort I would put in to go on a date with a man. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy going out with my girls, but like, imagine a man saying this is his girlfriend. Like, sorry? God, I'm actually bigging myself up too much. That's hilarious, but you got to.
Poor, deluded females.
After I said I would require a deposit to take me on a date to cover my date preparation costs, I'm now working with an app developer to make this a reality. This is actually happening. We are building the app. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this is the best damn dating app you have ever seen, because there is a clear difference here where the woman can set the deposit rate and the man can pay for her date preparation costs. So as a woman, you're going to walk into the date already so happy, and that's going to lead to a better date and a better connection, and that gives the man a better chance of succeeding in courting you.
Guys, the other day, some guy was trying to chat me up. Was like, oh, what? Like, pretty girl like you doesn't have a man? And I was like, no, I don't. He goes, what do you mean? A girl like you doesn't have a man? Why? And I was like, well, I have standards that I am not willing to budge for a man. Until I find that, I am happy to stay single. Anyways, then he goes, oh, what, you've got high standards as in like you want a rich man? Is that what you're trying to say? That's literally not what I'm trying to say at all. Like that's not even my point. When I'm talking about standards, I mean like, do you believe in the matriarchy? Like, that's what I mean. No, but for real, when I talk about having high standards to men, they always whittle it down to like me wanting a rich guy. And I'm like, that's like not really the conversation I'm trying to have right now. My preference towards like that stuff is a different conversation to what I mean when I say I have standards. By standards, I mean like, do you believe in immigration? Do you like abortion? Do you actually like women, or do you just want to sleep with women? Like, that's my point in standards. Like, do you care about the state of the world? Do you care about women? And I honestly don't even like to call it high standards, because I don't think it's high standards. I think it's just standards. Like, that's just a standard. That's just what I expect. It's not a high standard. That is the standard. You need to either already have your morals like super in check, or you are learning and trying to be a better person. I cannot put up with an ignorant man.
He's detailing a study where women walked into interviews with perfectly normal faces, but because they thought they were disfigured, they invented a reality where everyone was out to get them. They came back with entire stories about discrimination that never actually happened. It's the perfect psychological proof that if you're looking for a reason to be offended, your brain will manufacture one out of thin air. They went in expecting hostility, so they interpreted a sneeze as a microaggression and a pause as a personal insult. They hallucinate enemies where there are only neutral strangers. The funniest part is that he's basically saying the patriarchy or discrimination many women complain about is often just a projection of their own internal insecurities. They're so addicted to the victim status that they'll fight for it even when the facts prove they're treated perfectly fine.
It's true. That is true.
She is currently building a digital extortion racket and calling it a dating app. She's actually convinced an app developer to help her charge men a date preparation fee just for the privilege of seeing her in person. She thinks she's a high-end SaaS product with a non-refundable setup fee. In her mind, if a man covers her makeup, her hair, and her Uber before he even knows her last name, she'll walk into the date happy, which apparently gives him a better chance at success. She's basically selling a loot box where the man pays the microtransactions up front and hopes he doesn't get ghosted by the time the appetizers arrive. She's framing this as a better connection, but she's really just creating a pay-to-play tier for her own vanity.
She's a whore.
She's out here trying to rebrand being a headache as having standards, and it's absolute comedy gold. She's offended that a guy assumed she wanted a rich man, when in reality, she wants something much more expensive, your total ideological submission. She doesn't want a partner, she wants a political disciple who's passed a 40-question exam on the matriarchy and immigration before the first drink hits the table. She claims these aren't high standards, just the standard, which is peak psychological framing. She's essentially saying that if you don't wake up every morning ready to protest the state of the world, you're just ignorant. She's looking for a man whose morals are in check, which is code for a man who agrees with everything I say so I don't have to have a personality.
Why am I not surprised?
Real men of genius.